Welcome to Fuel Your Drive.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Fuel Your Drive. I am your host, Josh York. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. As you know, please make sure you like, subscribe, get it out there, share this. It means the world to me. I'm doing this to help you. I don't need to do this, so in return, I would really appreciate it. But guys, I want to get into a important topic today that I want to address, and it's about confidence. Confidence, and what is it to have confidence? First of all, confidence is something that's felt when someone walks in a room, and you have a certain presence about yourself, and you're walking in, and you know that you're gonna get the job done. You know that you're amazing. You know that in your mind you're number one. You know in your mind you're unstoppable. People feel that, right? And that's very, very important because you have to believe that. Now, I always take it back to the early days when I started. I was not confident, but I had to pretend I was confident, right? So you have to take yourself to a place where you actually believe you are something, and you might not even feel like you are that person yet, but you have to make yourself believe it. Like, I've always played this like Josh York alter ego thing with myself all the time. Like, obviously my name is Josh York, but I would always tell myself a lot, I'm like Superman and Batman combined. Like, I'm just a superhero and I'm unstoppable, and no one's going to stop me. But that's how I look at myself. And when I walk into a meeting or I walk into a room, I bring that presence because that's how I walk around. I'm confident, right? That's why it's also important, like I talk about all the time, taking care of yourself and looking good, because you look good and people could tell you work out. What does that say about you right off the bat? It says you're disciplined, it says you're someone who, gets the job done, and, you stick to what you say, because, that's important, and that all ties into it. But, it's funny, like, one of my rules I've always had is I would never wear someone else's jersey. I've always had this like weird thing since I was a kid. I would always ask myself, like, why am I going to wear someone else's name on my back? That just makes zero sense. Obviously I'm into sports. I like sports. I'm a big hockey guy. I love hockey. I love the New York Islanders. That's my team. But I would never buy a jersey and wear someone else's name on my back, because, I'm good enough that I could have that name on the jersey. That's how I look at things. That's how I look at almost everything, right? But that comes also, and it ties into confidence, right? What's your level of confidence in regards to, how you feel about yourself every single day? And if you're not confident, you have to work on that. And that's something that's very, very important. And something that has to, you have to pay your dues to that every single day. And, a good way to really think about this is take yourself back to somewhere where you remember a time where something you're good at right now, you weren't good at. And take yourself back to that time and remember the first time you did it, right? So I like to always think about hockey because I'm a big hockey player. I love hockey and I'm pretty good at hockey. But I always think about stick handling on the ice. It's very hard to do. And I was not very good at it. I remember every time I would do it, I'd lose the puck, it'd go to the side, then I'd fall down. I couldn't stand up on my skates. And it was just so frustrating because you like watch on TV and you see the professionals do it and it's like effortless. But I said, I'm going to get it done and I'm going to do it. And I continued to practice every single day. And literally what I would do every day I get home from school, I would just play hockey every single day. And I would just do drills and just keep practicing. And I get on the ice, I practice, and I became very good at it. So you have to perfect your confidence craft by telling yourself the things that you need to hear every day. Now, a lot of things that can also, be a negative to you in this area is who are you around, what kind of music you listen to, what kind of podcasts you listen to. Like, what are you tuning into daily? If you're listening to depressing music, that's not going to make you a happy, confident person. If you're around people that are not confident, always have something to complain about, or always play the victim, that's not going to make you a confident person. You have to associate and be surrounded with things that are going to build your confidence up, right? If there's someone you like out there on the internet, or something you enjoy, focus on it, and that's it. Don't focus on 10 people. Focus on one and see what you can pull out, see what you can learn, take those nuggets and develop yourself. And the more you are surrounded by that type of energy, the more positive energy that's going to surround you, and that's how it's going to raise up your confidence, right? But then also, and again, I say this all the time, you also have to take care of yourself. It's very, very important. You have to exercise. You have to work out. If you're not doing that for yourself, and to feel good and look good. Like, you want to look good and feel good in your clothes. You want to look good and feel good when you're standing naked, looking in the mirror. Like, that says a lot about you. And that's going to also make you elevate, and bring you to a higher level, right? If you want to operate at a high level, you got to be confident. It's just very, very simple. You have to be confident, and confidence comes with practice. Confidence comes with perfecting your craft. And you just got to do it over and over. Remember, it's about the reps. It's about repetition. And one example I like to always give is, you brush your teeth 2-3 times a day, right? You do repetitions every single day. Why? Because you want to maintain your teeth. You want them to be clean. I'm obsessed with my teeth. As you can see, if you're watching the YouTube, my teeth are very white. And that's a big thing. It's very important to me. And that also ties into my confidence, right? Because I want to look good. I want to have clean white teeth. I want to have nice skin. I want to have a good body. I want to be, on a high level. I want to operate at a high level, because that is your calling card. So confidence, confidence, confidence. Work on it, perfect it. If you don't know where to start by doing this every day. You wake up and say you're the greatest. Say you're going to have the most amazing day. And at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter what happened. Just say, that was the most amazing day. I'm number one. I'm the greatest. You'd be so surprised how powerful your words are. But be careful and listen to what you say. Listen to how you speak to others. Because what comes out of your mouth will literally kind of, mirror image what you're trying to do, right? If you walk around every day saying, oh, I can't do that, or, oh, that would be nice, that's not going to help build your confidence, right? Only things out of my mouth are, I'm taking over the world, I can't be stopped, and I'm just getting started. And that's it. And that's what I believe. And, continue working on that, continuing developing that skill. It's a very important skill. And I'm telling you, the more confident you become, the more successful you become, the more you'll feel better. And when you're having those little voices pop in your head, flip it and just tell yourself you're the greatest. Focus on a time where, again, where you weren't good at something and you kept practicing and you became great at something. And that will rewire the way you think. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, remember, fuel your drive, like, subscribe. See ya.
Legend. Do you know my name? My name is Legend.